What's up guys, hello, I'm back with another video. Today guys, I'm going to be showing you how you can get Pycharm installed on your Manjaro or Linux distribution, which is actually based on Arch. So with that said, let's get started into the video. So before I start with this video guys, I just want to say you that this method will work on any Linux distribution which is actually based on Arch. So if you have an Arch based Linux distribution, this method will hopefully work on your computer. So with that said, let's get started into the video. So first of all guys, you can actually skip this method, but I'm just for clarification purpose, I'm just going to go and show you that I'm just going to clarify that I have pretty much the latest Python interpreter installed on my computer. So you don't have to do this, because if you have the latest version of whatever the distribution that you use for this demonstration, I'm using Manjaro KDE Plasma. So I updated my system and I have the latest version of this operating system installed on my computer. So I have the latest interpreter installed on my computer. So I'm just going to clarify that by going to my terminal. So I'm just going to go to my terminal now, and I'm just going to type Python. Just type Python and click enter, and now it will show you the compiled interpreter installed on your computer. So as you can see, I have the 3.8.5 version. So if you have the latest version of any distribution that you use, you don't have to check this, because definitely you'll be having the latest version of Python interpreter installed on your computer. But for clarification purpose, I just showed you. So with that said, let's continue with the next step. So guys, we are going to be using a software package manager which is actually known as Snapped. So you might have already come across Snapped. Snapped is a software package manager which you can install on your Linux terminal. There is a GUI version and a CLI version. So we are going to be using the CLI version on our terminal. So using Snapped software package manager, you can install some of the softwares. And Pycharm is also available in Snapped. So we are going to be using Snapped to install Pycharm. So I'll provide you down the commands down in the description so that you can actually copy and paste it. So I'm just going to start with the command. So I'm just going to type sudo pacman snapped. So I'll provide you down the command so that you can actually copy and paste. Click enter and put in your password. Click Y, and it will install some of the important files. So now what you need to do guys, I'll provide you the commands down in the description. So you need to type sudo systemctl enable So this is actually going to be the command. Sudo systems ctl enable now snapped socket. So I'll provide you all the description, the commands down in the description so that you can actually copy and paste. Click enter and it will do this stuff. So after doing that guys, so now we are going to be executing the directory where Snapped has been installed, so that we can finalize and install all the softwares. So what you need to do, I'll provide you the commands down in the description so that you can actually copy and paste. It's going to be sudo ln s, and it's going to be var and library folder and snapped, again snapped, and snapped. So I have already created this folder guys, but when you actually create this folder, it will actually create it for you. So I'll provide you all the commands down in the description so that you can actually copy and paste. So after doing this, finally we have installed Snapped on our computer. So now to access Snapped, what you need to do, you need to type cd and just type snap. And it will, sorry guys, I just made a mistake, so just type cd and snap. So now it will go inside the snap folder. So now what you can do guys, now you can install Pycharm on your computer, and the command for installing Pycharm on your computer is actually going to be sudo snap install Pycharm community classic. So this is actually going to be the command that we are going to be using to install Pycharm on our computer. And you can actually click enter and it will install Pycharm, but I have already installed Pycharm on my computer so that I can't do this, but when you do this, it will actually install Pycharm on your computer, and that's all you have to do, guys. So now what you can do is you can just type cd and just go out of here, and you can exit out of terminal. So that's all, guys. After installing Pycharm, those are the commands that you need to put in your terminal so that you can install Pycharm on your Linux distribution, which is actually based on Arch. So after doing that, you can open up Pycharm. So as you can see, I have already installed Pycharm on my computer. So I'm just going to be opening Pycharm and showing you that it actually works perfectly fine. So as you can see, I have the latest version of Pycharm 20.2. and it will actually load my projects which I have already saved. So it actually works perfectly fine. So as you can see, this is one of the projects which I'm working on. So it will load everything perfectly fine, and you can start programming on Pycharm using the Python interpreter. Alright, guys. So when you start Pycharm, it will definitely open. You have to choose the interpreter which is installed on your Linux distribution, and then you have to set it up. So, and you need to make a new file, and you have to do all this kind of stuff. You can watch a different tutorial for that, but I just showed you how to install Pycharm on your computer so that you can start programming. So as you can see, you can now start programming. Just for showing your test, I'm just going to do a print, and let me do a very quick program here. So hello world program, and you can just click run and it will work perfectly fine. So as you can see, everything is working perfectly fine. So now you can start programming on Python. So that's all about this video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. So you can do your programming and it will work perfectly fine. That's how to install Pycharm on your Linux distribution, which is actually based on Arch. Thank you so much for watching, guys. If you have any comments, if you have any questions, you can ask me down in the comment section. I'll respond to your question, and subscribe to my channel, guys. Definitely, I really appreciate that, because I'm a new YouTuber, and I'm really hoping your support so that I can improve myself in my future videos. Thank you so much for watching. Yeah, peace.